Hello, everyone. It's that time of the even month again for the next WWE Slam Crate. This time for September and October. The theme for this month was extreme. So they made references to people like The Undertaker and Jeff Hardy, who would go to the extremes for stuff. Which meant that the figure for the month was going to, out of the little series they've been doing, would be The Undertaker. Particularly The Undertaker in the early 90s. There was a point where he broke his orbital bone and wore a very Phantom of the Opera-esque mask for a while. Because Undertaker was... There's a lot of stories of Undertaker being, well, extreme about still wanting to keep going even though he had have a usually catastrophic injury. And yes, I did move. And yes, hopefully that means that this setup will get better over time. It won't look quite as much like I just moved in 2 weeks ago, give or take. Anywho, yes, Undertaker was crazy, and greatly respected for it. So let's open the Slam Crate. Let's see what's in it for this 2-month cycle. For Extremes. First thing, I believe this would be for... This would be just the Hardy Boys, who were extreme. Yep, Hardy Boys. Reborn by Fate. Turn it right, there we go. Like it says, Hardy Boys. Very cool. And very much known for, well, they're Team Extreme. I mean, you can't have an extreme crate and then just say, yeah, just having an old team. If I can touch that knife for the idea. Have it. Okay, here. Next up, the figure I told you about, The Undertaker. In that very Phantom of the Opera inspired mask when he broke his orbital bone in, I'm going to say it's 93 or 94. It seems to be about the right time for it. And I've still got the rest of my Slam Crates packed up somewhere else. I won't be able to put Undertaker with Stone Cold and Triple H just yet. I need to find a place for it. I need to find a place for a lot of stuff. God, I really don't see anything. Granted, when I was living in my other apartment, I was just throwing it whatever over there anyway. So let's at least get it. The Undertaker out of there so we can see him. Ooh. The Undertaker always looked really scary, and he was dead badass for some. Except for WrestleMania 30, where he just looked sickly. Honestly. So here we have the mask. My light source was better. Let's get closer. Taker's hat. Yeah, here we go. The trench coat and everything. Yeah, I'm going to have a better system for the November, December Slam Crate, don't worry. Rest in peace. And then there's the thing to put the quarter of the ring together. Again, I won't put that together because that takes time and it's not necessary. You also have the figure, that's what's important. Next up. Let's go with this next up. Not what to do with Extreme, but the United States title, the WWE version of it. Oh, that looks nice. Or the WWE. You know, you can't sure you know the WCW had the U.S. title. I think it's always probably like the U.S. tag titles or the U.S. whatever titles on a lot of wrestling promotions, including WWE. I oh, never mind, Exclusion. So we got the US title. Probably have the hardcore title, but they're probably going through the titles that, well, no, they had the Winged Eagle belt. This should have been the hardcore title. Either way, it's still a cool pin. Not gonna knock it. Blanket, possibly. Wait, there's a... might be a towel. Ooh. Whatever it is, it's Roddy Piper, his kilt. They'll tell you what it is here soon enough. It's very nice, though. So... Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. Known for being very good about running its mouth. Rest in peace, Roddy. We've got Volume 3 of these little Slam Crate encyclopedias about extremes. The Undertaker. As always, because you do like old schools, like let me grab your arm and then let me tie a rope across the top rope. Aren't you 6'10", 300 pounds? I said I'm gonna do it, and then, you know, what's it called, to a big hilo over the top rope. Man was crazy. Simply put. Then there's, next thing I talk about is Mick Foley and Undertaker is taking over Hell in a Cell match where, you know, Mick Foley went flying into the announce table below. Then, oh, good God Almighty, yeah, Jim Ross. Good God Almighty, they've killed him. Or he killed him or something like that. Yeah, it's an iconic match. Is it a great match? No, but it's a very iconic match. Probably the most iconic moment of the Attitude Era, honestly. They talk about the Hardy Boys. They talked about the various ladder and TLC matches that them, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys had. Oh my God, how are they not dead? And then Mankind, aka Mick Foley, for the crazy shenanigans he did. Hell in a Cell match, another one that he had where he got backdropped through the cell to the ring below. Dudley Boys, Shane McMahon, that crazy, great, just, yeah. But more to say that he's crazy. This past year's Elimination Chamber, of course, you can say pretty much most of the Elimination Chamber matches are pretty out there. The Asylum match between Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho, which they just talk about ECW. Then the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, because the Extreme Slam Crate, and gotta talk about that, so. Alright. And then the thing that sums it all up. So, the Hardy Boys t-shirt, the Undertaker figure, mini encyclopedia on Extreme, United States Championship pin, and that is a Roddy Piper towel. Outside the ring with Dean Ambrose. And they made it. Yeah, the style that they did it with, it looked like they made typed up piece of paper, and then he would scroll his answers out. When did you first decide to become a wrestler? As long as I could remember. Would you describe wrestling style? How would you describe wrestling style? Biggest advantage? It's chronically clumsy, very disarming to opponents. Endured and inflicted a lot of damage over the years. What's the most extreme match you've ever been in? Dog collar match. Holds a place in my heart. Build an asylum stable with superstars from any era. Who would you include? Archie, Stumper, Goldie, and Sandman. I mean, it's great they did it in the style. It's hard to read. Dream match. Terry Funk in Japan in 1984. The Japanese death matches are no joke. Ever miss Mitch? That potted plant that Jericho smashed over his head. Many new fight friends, moved on, got cacti. What do you geek out about? Mountain biking. He is good for his mountain biking. He likes that. Doing right now, trying to loosen up. The wrestle, favorite song, Pearl Jam's Black. Favorite lyric, way too young to feel this damn old. Exercise in the gym, running, but outside. Guilty pleasure, The Bachelor, TV show or movie, Looney Tunes, and the originals. Looney Tunes are good. All-time favorite WWE superstars, Ryback, Keith Slater, our tie. God, I think he's a smart aleck. Hidden talent, spelling bee, dream match. Kazuki Sakuraba submission match. But they asked him that twice, and he gave different answers. Anyway, the poster for this one. Raw. He destroyed Lesnar in the Fatal 4-Way. There's no nice way to... He destroyed Lesnar. Oh my god. He got monster handled for sure. Corey Graves was right. My god. He is truly a monster. And truly is to hold a top title at some point. For just... Yes. So yeah, that was the September-October Slam Crate. Again, Hardy Boys tee, Undertaker figure, US title pin, Roddy Piper towel, and this little encyclopedia on Extreme. The next one is Attitude, with the most electrifying man in sports entertainment as the next statue, and that'll complete that little set of 4. So, yeah, if you ever want to get a Slam Crate, this is actually the 6th one, so now it's been a year. As always, I'll put the link to Loot Crate if you want any other type of Loot Crates, because they have so many. They did a Fallout one, or starting one, and Fallout's a fun game, so might get it, or at least think about it. So, yeah, as always, the links to those are in the description. Yeah, I have nothing else really to constructively say, but I'll see you for the next Slam Crate. Until then, see ya.